Mukateko Muyamane and 6 fellow African students hid in a subway as Russian shells pounded Kharkiv before fleeing Ukraine on a train bound for Budapest. He was studying medicine with a year to go until graduation, when Russia invaded. Now the 24-year-old is back in Johannesburg.
There is no university in Ukraine. It's literally smithereens. It's been bombed down and, turned into rubbles. So, yeah, we're basically sitting ducks.
Muyamane is among tens of thousands of African students whose studies were upended by the conflict. Having escaped the horrors of war, he's now concerned with how to salvage his education.
Medicine is my dream. I remember as a small black child, growing up and watching my dad go to work. He's a medical doctor, that inspired me, to want to help people, to do better, So I really do want to do it for other people too. Having gone through the hardships of war, it makes it more of a purpose to fulfill my dream, yeah.
Ukraine's history of attracting African students dates back to the Cold War, when Soviet states wooed young academics from newly independent nations with the promise of a subsidized education. More recently, the country has offered world-class educational facilities at a fraction of the cost of Western universities. At her house in Ghana's capital, Mame Akusa-Addo is unpacking the few materials she managed to bring back with her to Accra. The 23-year-old medical student was just 3 months away from graduation when she was forced to flee Ternopil in western Ukraine. She describes having to wait for 14 hours at the border with Romania.
I remember thinking when I was right in front of the gate, wait, is this where I die? Because I didn't have any more energy and I was literally about to pass out.
Russian President Vladimir Putin says his special military operation is meant to disarm Ukraine, whose aspirations to join NATO and the EU are anathema to Moscow. Thousands have been killed and a quarter of Ukraine's 44 million population have been driven from their homes. Students like Addo hope the bloodshed will end and that they might be able to return to their studies.